Hey guys, it's me, Kenning Wind. Sorry, my face looks kind of big. It's probably because I've been gaining weight, so I'm trying to fix that. But anyway, you guys aren't really here to ask me about look at my face. You're gonna hear from my review on the new Marvel event or Spider-Man event, which is End of the Spider-Verse. And I gotta say that this was a bland, mediocre, and forgettable event from Marvel Comics, which should be expected because modern Marvel Comics does not care about the comic books and treats the comics like it's the rough draft. Now, people may think I'm just joking, but as you can see right here, this is actually the reviews. So it's less than 7.5. It's yellow, 7.2. Therefore, this event went. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I did not personally like this event. Well, but the thing I did like was as you can see here, as you can see here, I do like Mark Bagley. This was basically the end of the Spider-Verse trilogy, where Spider-Man deals with the totems. I like the art right here. Spider-Man's trying to trying to beat up bad guys, but then suddenly Shathra wants to destroy the whole Great Web. She wants to destroy all the spider versions. And like I said, the art looks good. You see Moreland here. And then basically I'm kind of going to scroll down. There's a big fight right here. And just as Moreland's about to punch Spider-Man, these guys show up. Silk and Miles Morales. And Spider-Woman shows up. Spider-Man Noir shows up, but suddenly he's acting evil and he stabs Spider-Woman, and she somehow disappears. And Moreland surprisingly saves Spider-Man from being killed. And it turns out that the reason why Spider-Man Noir is acting this is because the Shathra has basically turned them evil. And the thing is, I honestly really did enjoy this series. It started off really great, but then later, what happened was that Spider-Man. Hold on. As I was saying, I had to look for it. Spider-Man is suddenly in the Black Cat and Spider-Gwen are suddenly attacked by these possessed Spider-Man, and he gets stabbed, and he somehow disappears because of the dagger. And really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Halfway point, it was really fun, but then the story, like Dark Web and Thor Love and Thunder, was too comedic, and that was something I did not enjoy. And there's just so much talking, and the dialogue was so bland, mediocre, generic, and forgettable. Like I said, it was really interesting, but there's just the dialogue, the art, the action. It's like everyone didn't really care about it. And what's even worse is that I'm just gonna kind of scroll down a bit later on. This I'm just gonna later on. There's a filler issue that just completely derails and ruins the entire story. Oh, you also see Miles Spider-Man 2099. I didn't even notice that. But anyway, it's just the characters are so boring, and they bring this Peter Palmer, but he's uninteresting. You see Peter Parker there for some reason, but then, like I said, for this issue, it just completely forgettable. It completely derails the entire event. Like, it's just filler. It's just filler and filler and filler. The action isn't that good at all. Anyway, you find out that more spider people show up that we don't care about. Silk is about to get killed, but then she stabs Moreland, and then it turns out that if Silk stabs Moreland, then she can free all the spider totems that was consumed, which basically undoes the entire Spider-Verse. And literally for this event, I had to use my own money to buy it, but it's just bland and forgettable. Like, I'll even show you, just so people don't need to waste their money. Anyway, Peter's creating a little device, and saying all the spider people show up, alright? And then there's just this big spider people, and then You see Morn's about to die, but then this event is basically another tie into another event. So instead of Marvel focusing on creating a good story that happens to tie into another event, Marvel's goal is just to make a quick buck and to tie into and to basically introduce a new event. Even if this story isn't good, Shathra becomes big, all the spider people show up, and I really like this picture. This looks absolutely terrible. Anyway, Miles Morales comes back. He just says that, oh, because he was in a different dimension, all the spider people showed up. Peter Parker shows up out of nowhere. He has a Deus Ex Machina, and he shoots Shathra with a ray gun, and he basically defeats the main villain not by skill or by heart or awesomeness, but by a plot device. And then later, everyone gets brought back to normal and revived. And like I said, the action is bad. The art, the dialogue is terrible, and we even have Spider Boy. Like, who asked for this? Like, seriously, like, at least have him. He's literally introduced just to make a quick buck, and he's just boring. And that's basically it. Is how this event ends, not by a strong, amazing finish like Batman events, but by a mediocre, generic, and forgettable event. And like I said, this just proves why modern Marvel is not as good as modern DC, because at least DC Comics, they use more Batman, but they at least put effort into their events. And maybe they use more Batman because they show that Marvel's so bad that DC Comics just uses one character to defeat and beat all the other Marvel events. Bottom line, this Marvel event was really disappointing, and even as a Batman fanboy, I did not enjoy it. Don't read it. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. That's it. See ya.